Welcome to the channel. I appreciate it. We're going to go over how I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. Yes, this is a true story. Let's get straight into it. I'm going to do a slideshow like this every week. Every week, I'm going to have a slideshow. That's what I really want to do. Every week, I will have a slideshow. Keep that in mind. So, how I lost 30 pounds in 3 months. Let's get straight to it. So, first off, this was me just 3 months ago, and this was me just this previous week. So as you can see, like I'm not perfect here, and I still got ways to go. I still got room to improve on. I'm always going to be improving, but here I was a little bit unhealthy, and as you can see, I've changed. As you moral of the story, I've changed. I've lost weight. So let's get straight into it. How do we actually lose weight? Simple. You eat less and you work out more. Simplify it down. Simplify it. You eat less and then you work out more. So for me, what does that mean? I work out. I go to the gym twice a day. I go to the gym twice a day. I do 2 workouts. That might be a little bit intense for you, but I go and I lift weights, and then after I go and I run. That might be a little bit too intense for you, but say it's all about you. It's all about you. It's your personal journey. So don't think that you have to match me, but hopefully I can motivate you. But I go and I work out in the morning and then I run later. So that's what I do. I started to work out more before, like this guy back here. He did not even know what a treadmill was, bro. He hated running. He hated running. This guy here still hates running. But what's the difference here? This guy actually runs. This guy runs. He does stuff that he doesn't want to do. He does stuff that definitely is not something that is easy, but he does it instead. This guy is more disciplined than this guy. This guy is therefore more healthier than this guy. This guy cares about and acts out of self love. This guy does not act out of self love and self respect. This guy does what is easy, and this guy does what's uncomfortable. This guy does the things that he not necessarily wants to do, but he gets them done anyways. That's the main difference between these two different people, because these are two different people. These are two different people. This guy is unhappy with himself. This guy looks in the mirror and he's not happy with himself. This guy looks in the mirror and knows that he is becoming. This guy looks at himself at the end of the day in the mirror and knows that he is making solid progress towards becoming of who he always wanted to be. This guy is happy with himself in the current moment, and this guy therefore is always constantly comparing himself to other people, so therefore he'll never actually get results himself. This guy is sad about his life because he scrolls on his phone all day, he scrolls on social media, and therefore he sees other people's lives looking perfect and happy and living in harmony, and therefore he will never be happy here. This guy is happy, this guy is sad. This guy is, you guys get what I'm saying, but there is a clear difference between these two people. This guy's at peace with himself in the current moment. This guy, you can see, I generally look unhappy here. As you guys can see in the mirror, I look unhappy here. As you can see, this guy looks a little bit more happy. This guy looks a little bit more. I mean, I guess I don't know. I got that like Justin Bieber haircut. Even this haircut, I don't mess with that haircut. I need to. I might just be bald permanently. I might just go bald permanently. But basically, you got to eat less and work out more. Sorry for that little rant there. But what are your current habits? You got to analyze it. You got to analyze it. And you got to be critical, bro. You have to strip down the truth. You can't run from the truth. You can't run with who you are in the current moment. You can't. You can't. And this guy, I ran from the truth every single day. I knew what I was eating. I knew what I was putting in my body. But what are your habits? What are your current habits? What are you currently doing? Is that habit acting out of self love, or is it not? Be critical with what your habits are. Like, are your habits more likely to incur success? Are your habits more likely able to lose weight? Like a habit of gaming all day, a habit of sitting there and scrolling on your phone all day, that is not a healthy habit. A healthy habit would be reading a book. The healthy habit would be going on a walk. The healthy habit would be going on a run. The healthy habit would be playing basketball. The healthy habit would be chilling with, or not chilling with your homies, but like playing basketball with your homies or something like that. What are your current habits, and what do you currently eat? What are you currently putting into your body? Your body is a temple. Your body is a temple. Would you bring in donuts into that temple? Would you bring in junk food into that temple? Would you bring in, um, like, what would you bring into a temple? Have that same mindset of what you're bringing into your body. So, what do you currently eat, and what are your current habits? You gotta assess what you are currently doing to actually improve on that. You can't improve on something that you don't accept. You gotta accept yourself in that current moment. So my mindset shift, I got tired of having the same life with the same results. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was truly unhappy with who I actually was. I looked at myself at the end of the day in the mirror and I didn't like who I was. I didn't like who I was in the mirror. So therefore I was never gonna grow until I accepted who I was. I would not improve unless if I accepted who I was. So I got tired of looking at myself in the mirror and not being proud of myself. I got tired of looking at myself in the mirror and not being happy of who I was. And the biggest thing that helped me change was a realization moment. So while I was in Hawaii, they weighed me. We weighed ourselves to go onto a ride. It was actually like a four-wheeler, but we weighed ourselves and I had a realization moment. To where they weighed me and I was 192. I was 192. I was like, I'm 192 pounds. I had a realization moment and I was just unhappy with that number. I was unhappy with it and I decided to make a change. So for me, there was a realization moment in there to where I actually had to change something. I was like, man, I'm 192 pounds and I was eating junk food. I was eating like, again, what are your current habits? I was eating junk food. I was eating nuggets all day. I was eating nuggets with barbecue sauce. Like my main meal was chicken nuggets, bro. I would eat chicken nuggets and then I would eat candy and then I would eat more stuff that was just bad for me. And they realized it's all mental, bro. It's all mental. This whole game, this whole process is all mental. Everything that you do while you lose weight is all mental. Like our bodies can go 40 days without food or whatever, or they can go, we'll say 3 days or 4 days without food. Our bodies can go prolonged periods without food. Like just because you don't eat today, it's not the end of the world. Like realistically, if your life was on the line, you would be able to go 3 days without eating. If someone put a gun to your head, and said, "Hey, bro, I'm gonna shoot you if you don't. I'm gonna pull this trigger if you eat for the next 3 days. If you take a bite of something for the next 3 days, you're less likely going to eat because it's all mental. Like our bodies will tell us that we want to eat. Our bodies will tell us that we're hungry, but realistically, we're not hungry. Realistically, like we can go much farther and much longer without eating than we actually think. So it's all mental, and we can go farther without eating than we actually think. And it's you versus you. That might sound corny, that might sound cliche, but it really is you versus you. It's a journey between you, and it's your own specific journey. Keep that in mind. It's your own specific journey. I don't care about like what Johnny's journey is. I don't care about what little Johnny is doing. I care about my journey. Like your own journey is going to be unique, so don't compare yourself to other people. Like this guy over here always compared himself to other people. This guy was not happy with who he truly was. This guy knows that he's on his own path, he's on his own journey, and therefore, hey, I might screw up. There might be days when I'm just not there. There might be days that I just like I mess up, but it's my own journey, so I don't care. I'm on my own journey. This guy would always compare himself, and this guy was never really happy. So, accepting myself for who I was in the moment. This is big. This is big. You cannot change your current situation. You cannot change the current moment. You cannot change who you are currently. This guy right here could not change the fact that he was overweight a little bit. He couldn't change that at that moment. But what he can change is his habits, and what he can change is his mindset. What he can change is his future. He still has time. He can change his future. He can't change himself right here though. He can't change his current moment. He can't automatically snap a finger and go from here to here. And even me right here, I can't snap my finger and go here to that person that I want to be. I can't snap my finger and be that. Like I have to accept who I am in the current moment. You gotta accept yourself for who you are. Accept yourself for who you are because you cannot change who you are currently. And you gotta be at peace with who you are currently. Yeah, I may not look in the mirror, I may not be happy with myself, but you truly gotta accept yourself for who you are. You're never gonna be happy with yourself if you don't accept yourself for who you are. And 100% slow growth. Think about it in terms of slow growth. Like the times in which like there was a time when I tried to do a 3-day fast. I tried to fast for 3 days. But that's not sustainable. I tried to fast for 3 days and I went back to eating the same junk food I was eating. Nothing changed. I did a 3-day fast. 72 hours without food. That's crazy. That's insane. And then I went back to doing the same things over and over. But think about it in slow growth. Like, it's going to take time. It's going to be a process. Think about a journey. Like, I would much rather lose 30 pounds over the course of a year than try to lose 30 pounds in 1 month and then immediately go back to my same cycles, because it's just you're gonna get burnt out if you keep on trying to go full gas, full pedal. You're going to burn out. That's not gonna be sustainable. It's not gonna be sustainable if you're constantly coming in here and if you're trying to improve drastically, bro. Take it slow. It's gonna be a slow game. It's gonna be slow time. Like, I know you want to lose weight. I know you want to be that person, but change does not happen overnight. Change does not happen within a week. It happens over weeks on weeks on weeks on weeks. It'll work. Like, I'm not who I am today just in a snap of a finger. I'm here because my habits changed. I would 100%. You gotta have an external motivator as well. External motivator is big. You gotta have something outside of just you that's pushing you forward to do things that you don't necessarily want to do. You have to have something outside of just you that's pushing you forward. Because there's days that I've not wanted to do it, but I've gotten up because there's things outside of just me that I'm working for that push me going. And 100%, it's not going to be easy. Not everyone loses weight because it's hard. It's hard. Not everyone's going to do it because it's hard. You got to change your mind up here. It's not an easy process. All right. And just to clarify, y'all, I still snack. I did not lose weight by just eating grass and leaves. I still do snack. I still do snack occasionally. And don't think that you have to be a superhuman. Oh, I need to eat grass and leaves. I can only have 100 calories today, or I can only eat a sliver of chicken. No, bro. I still snack. I still snack occasionally. Like we said, we would much rather be happy with ourselves, be proud of ourselves in the current moment, than try to get it all within a week. Try to get it all within a month, bro. Take it slow, give it some time, and really play the time game. So I snack on healthier options. So my main thing has been pop chips, rice cakes, bananas, and strawberries. So now I've gone from snacking on, per se, candy and, per se, like, other types of chips. I changed it up to pop chips, rice cakes, bananas, and strawberries. I started eating more fruit. Bro, this guy would never eat fruit. This guy here would never eat fruit. This guy eats strawberries, bananas. Those are my favorite go-tos, and I just decided to eat healthier. Snack on healthier things. And then, bro, 100%, look up what a creamy is. Look up what a Ninja Creamy is. Up what a Ninja Creamy is. Trust me, you're not going to regret it. They have a recipe where it's just a protein shake, some protein powder, and then a little bit of, like, pudding jello powder. Oh my gosh. I'm about to show you guys a picture. You guys probably seen it because I actually accidentally popped it up. I'm about to show you guys a picture, bro. It's like the best ice cream. The ice cream that you'll get from a Ninja Creamy is 100% better than ice cream that you'll get at, like, Sweet Cow, Cold Stone. Or, I mean, I would say it's, like, just as good as those types of ice cream. And it has, like, 300 calories per se to, like, the 1,000 calories. So look at what a Ninja Creamy is. That's 100% what's helped me lose weight, because, like, I still got a sweet tooth. Like, me personally, I like to eat sweets. I like that sweet stuff. I like that candy. I like those gummy bears. I like those gummy worms. I like those sweet stuff. And you cannot lose weight 100% if you're not on meal prep. I mean, you still can, but I would definitely recommend being on meal prep, because for me, I know what I'm putting in my body, and it's already ready for me. I know what I'm putting in my body, and it's already ready for me. Bro, I can just go into the fridge, grab out my meal, put it in the microwave, and now I already know what I'm eating, and now I already know what I'm putting into my body. So I don't even think about it. It's just unconscious. The times in which you can make unconscious decisions, especially with, like, meal prep and stuff like that, those are the times when you will feel the best about your life. So, or you'll have less resistance. Like, you only have to think about it, bro. I already have my meals. So I started eating 2 meals, and then I have ice cream after my run, and then I do snack occasionally in between. So I eat breakfast, and then I go for I work, and then I live stream. After I live stream, I go for my run. I come back, and I eat ice cream. The ice cream, bro, is definitely improved it. And switch to lower calorie options. I changed up. I used to drink, like, sodas and stuff like that, but now I switch to like lower calorie, like flavored sweet stuff if I'm feeling sweet. But lower calorie options are gonna help you lose. And this is what I'm talking about, bro. This ice cream right here, tell me not that does not look like some gourmet ice cream you would get at like Cold Stone or Sweet Cow. This right here is 300 calories, around 300 calories for that whole thing, and it tastes so good. It tastes amazing. Like this ice cream generally tastes good and generally is amazing. Look up what a Ninja Creamy is and put you on. I'm gonna put you on to that Ninja Creamy. That's 100%. I would not have lost 30 pounds in 3 months if I didn't use a Ninja Creamy. I would not have. So the most important things is running. Running is 100% the thing that's helped me lose weight. I would not have lost 30 pounds in 3 months if I had just never ran. Bro, running has 100% been the thing that has helped me. And running is not easy. Running is not easy. Running sucks. I don't even like running at all. Like I am not looking forward to the run that I'm about to run. I'm not looking forward to. But it's all mental. It's all mental. So start small and improve on that. When I first started running, I would go like 10-minute miles for like 20 minutes, and then I slowly increased it to 30 minutes, and then 40 minutes, and then I would up the speed. But you got to start small. You got to start somewhere. You cannot change who you are right now. You cannot change the person who you are right now. You cannot change who you are right now. You cannot change that. You got to accept who you are currently. You got to accept who you are in the current moment. So right now, you might not be able to run a marathon. I can't run a marathon right now. But I got to improve. You got to start small and improve on that. Remember, slow growth. Slow growth is what we're looking for. We're not trying to improve. We're not trying to get it all within the day, within the week. Bro, start small and improve on that. It's all mental. It's all up here. Like even running. It's something that's hard, but it's all mental. Like, while I'm running, you know what I constantly think to myself? I'm like, I want to give up. I want to stop. I want to give in. But it's really all mental. It's just a mental battle. Because, like, if I go on the treadmill and say, hey, I'm going to run 10 miles. I'm not going to get off this treadmill till I run 10 miles. Like, I know that I could do that. Like, again, like I was saying, like, if your life is on the line, if someone puts a gun to your head and says, you have to run 10 miles, I'm pretty sure that we all could run 10 miles. Like, if someone had a gun pointed to your head, you could probably run 10 miles. You don't even know it, but you probably could. Anything hard is not that hard when you break it down. 100%, bro. That is some sauce right there. Anything hard is not that hard when you break it down. So, say, while I'm on the treadmill, I tend to break it down. I don't look at, like, the distance and then the time. I put a towel that covers that up. That's also game right there. I put a towel that covers that up because it's all mental. Remember, if you're constantly looking at the time you have on your run, if you're constantly looking at, oh, I have 10 minutes left of this run, I have 5 minutes left, bro, you are less likely to run farther. But say I just put a towel on there and I say, hey, I'm just going to run until my body completely stops, or I know that it's already going to be a long run. I already know that, like, I'm going to have to be on this treadmill for a while. So I don't even care about the time right now because the time doesn't matter. It's also like in life, bro. I'm not even looking at the results right now because I know if I stick to this, if I put in the work, bro, the results are going to come in no matter what. But anything hard is not that hard when you break it down. I got to break it down. So I usually break it down into like songs, like, or like videos. Like I'll watch YouTube videos and I'll be like, hey, bro, I'm gonna watch like 3 videos here that are like 20 minutes or something like that. I'm going to watch 3 videos here, and then, like, if I make it to the end of this video, bro, that's all that matters. And then you make it to the next song, or like you're listening to the song right now, go to the next song, make it to the next song, if that makes sense. And then you gotta 100% be happy with who you are currently in the present moment. Be happy with who you are in the present moment. You will never be able to lose weight if you're not happy with who you are in the current moment. This guy was not happy with who he was in the current moment, but then mindset shift. I started to be happy with who I was in the current moment. And then I decided to be happy with who I was in the current moment. And that's how I was able to lose weight. Granted, bro, I still got room to go. I still have a path to go. I still have a journey to walk down, bro. But I am so much happier with who I am in the present moment because I'm accepting of who I am. Like, you will never lose weight if you're always looking at what other people have, if you're always looking at who other people are. No, you got to be accepting and self-loving and self-giving of who you are currently. Like, you are your own person, bro. You are your own person. Live your life in the present moment. Live your life in the present moment and be happy with who you are. Be happy with who you are currently. This guy will never lose weight if he's not happy with who he is currently. This guy will never lose weight if he's not happy with who he is. And then I decided to make a mindset shift, and then I decided to lose weight. But yeah, that's pretty much how I've lost weight. We'll break it down. We'll do one last review. So first we got to define how we lose weight. Work out more and then eat less. Mindset shift. I still snack. I eat 2 meals a day. I run. I work out in the morning and then I work out later. I go for a run. Running has been the most important. So I eat 2 meals and I still snack occasionally. Like, even I still snack, but it's all mental, bro. Like, we can realistically go days without eating, because okay, this is also some game. Like, when you're hungry, you're likely just bored. You're likely just not busy enough. Like, realistically, if you were so busy, you had so much work to do, you had so much stuff to do, you're not even thinking about eating. But like, when you're bored and then you're just thinking about eating, like, if I have a task here, task here, bro, I am less likely to get hungry or to snack because I'm busy. So you gotta busy yourself as well. I should have had that as a slide point, but again, I'm not worried about having these slideshows be perfect, bro. I know that I have room to improve. I know I have room to grow. Like, these slideshows are only gonna get better. I'm only gonna get better at presenting, bro. I'm working on becoming a better person, becoming a better presenter, rather than just like the results of me becoming a better presenter. So, all right, so I snacked Ninja Creamy ice cream. So I eat 2 meals a day, and then I have ice cream. Ice cream's been very important, 100%, because I do like to snack, and I do like sweet stuff. Okay, ice cream, boom. Most importantly, start small, and then improve on that. It's all mental. Anything is hard. It's not that hard when you break it down. Yeah, this is also where I want to go with this bullet point, is that, like, you currently, you might be looking at yourself right now. You might be looking at this big mountain you got to climb. This big mountain you got to climb. Like, oh, I'm 400 pounds, or oh, I'm 500 pounds, or whatever. You might be looking at this big mountain you got to climb. Bro, you got to start with a step, and you got to break it down step by step. What is the next action you got to take? What is the next thing that you got to do? What is the next step you got to take? There's always a step you got to take. So take that next step. Improve. Take that next step. And that's all I got for you guys today. We'll be back at it next weekend for the slideshow, and I really do appreciate you guys for watching this, but I'm only going to get better at presenting, bro. I'm not worried about perfection, but I got dreams. Why I'm really started doing this, because I want to be on a TED Talk one day. So I will never be there if I don't slowly improve and steady improve on my craft and on this. I know if I show up every week and I do a slideshow every single week, bro, I'm going to become better, and I'm going to become that guy. Sorry, that sounded crazy. That sounded corny. I didn't mean to say that. But I will become better if I do this every week. And notice how I don't have any cuts. I don't have any pauses within this, because I want, like a TED Talk, bro. You don't got any pauses, bro. You don't. They put you on that stage. There's no messing up. Which is really where I really want to go for this. That's why I'm doing this. That's my external motivator. All right. Anyways, I'll see you guys soon, and have a good one.